and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Gill's checked in. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Here is Sears. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Fleming. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Harris outside. And Cleveland another 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Edey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Morant. The 3 ball. That shot is off.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to Dawson. Goes up from the top of the key, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Fleming. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Back to George. Pass to Dawson. Fires for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Fleming. He's got 5. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All red. It's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Grizzlies, with great effort over a long season. They're second in the conference.
Right now for the Grizzlies, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's George. 17 points in his last outing. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And Memphis shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Fleming. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Cleveland leading by 18. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, great info there. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Nice shot by George.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
1:21 left in the first quarter here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Fleming passes to Dunleavy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dunleavy's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Wells is checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Dick's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 4 left to play in the first. George passes to Slim. George outside. Back to Dick. Here's Slim. He's guarded by Anthony. Slim with a bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here is Sears. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's George. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Memphis shooting about 43% since tip-off. Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. One second left. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Cleveland on top, running away with it. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Benedict Mathurin, and it's Harris in at the 4. Mathurin finds Harris, 6 to shoot. Here's Dawson, fires from deep, drops in the 3. Dawson's got 8.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Wells, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, it's stolen. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Dick. And another basket for Cleveland.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Here is Sears. Yet to see a basket. No good from outside. Outside Dick. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Dawson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Gill. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Timeout called. Memphis. Holland, he's checked in for Wells. Larson's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so it's Memphis with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Three-pointer, Anthony hits a three-pointer. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Now here's Anthony. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Mathurin with some nice D.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
In for the Cavaliers, number 13, Edwards, number 13.
And so it's Memphis with it. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Harris outside. Pass to Slim. Now here's Dick. Here's Dawson. The three is up. Gets.
In finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Bennett. Here is Sears. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. The Cavaliers have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Here's Dawson. 11 points in the game. Slim with a bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Sears. Here's Bennett. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Holland. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the basket is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's Slim. 23 points in the game. Here's Dick. Sinks the tray. Dick's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here is Sears. From deep. Bennett can't hit.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And Harris throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here is Sears. To the inside. Here's Holland. And he slams it in one-handed.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside Matherin. Here's Slim. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Slim. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, BA, you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Here's Slim. After Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Good on the shot.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here is Sears. Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
George for 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
To the right side. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Outside Dick, Cleveland working the ball around now. Out to the right wing. Here's Slim. It's another three for Cleveland.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Morant. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
George outside for 3. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 13 points in this quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Down low. Here's Dunleavy. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And so it's Cleveland with it, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Slim. He's got 34. And it's good for 2. Slim's got 36 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Morant, driving it.
Oh, wow!
Oh, my.
Hammer it home!
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Now here's George. He's got 14. Here's Slim. Knocks down the long J. Slim's got 39.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Here's Fleming. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Dunleavy. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
They set the pick for 3. George. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Morant, he's open. It's rebounded by Dick.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Slim. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You know, for the Grizzlies, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Holland out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Fleming in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Slim. Edey with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Slim. Oh, hammer it home.
Woo, nice.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Number 13, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Edey. No made baskets yet. Pass to Morant. Here's Fleming. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Cleveland another three.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Edey. Inside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. 5 on the clock. Here's Fleming. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Slim. He's got 44. Count it. Good. Slim's got 46.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Holland. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Slim's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's Fleming. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
Cleveland's foul. Number 13, second personal foul, second team foul.
Morant with it. 13 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bennett. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Slim's got 7 rebounds in the game. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Connects from downtown.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Morant. Pass to Fleming. Screen by Edey. Will it go? Fleming, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Dick. Again, Cleveland scores.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's Fleming, down low. Here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. George, Memphis with a rebound. Here's Bennett. He's got 5. Outside Morant. Pass to Bennett. From behind the arc. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Over Morant. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Puts up a deep 3. Slim misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Holland. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Slim. The 3. And good. There's another. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Bennett. Give him 8. Pass to Fleming. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Slim. Oh my! Wow. Throw it down!
That is ridiculous.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Fleming. 13 points in the game. Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. Here's Fleming. Lets it fly. That one no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Peters' shot is good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Fleming. Outside Morant to stop the run. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Cleveland has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And the layup falls.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Right wing. Pass to Fleming. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. And it's Morant again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And down it goes. 2 points. Slim's got 55.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Morant. Here's Holland, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Slim. Pass to Peters. Here's Slim. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Dick gets the bucket.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Holland. Over to the wing. Pass to Morant. He shoots it. And it's Morant again missing.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Morant against George. Beyond the arc. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Takes a step back to stop the drop. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
George passes to Slim. Another bucket! Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Now Anthony. He has 7. Right side Morant. Six to shoot. Oh, sweet move. Dawson with a rebound. Cleveland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Dick with a miss. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Anthony outside. Fires the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Pass to Dick. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Harris a screen. Three-pointer Mathurin. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Morant. 18 points for him. Off target at the rim.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expected to make.
And so it's Cleveland showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Cavaliers, they've got Benedict Mathurin. And it's Gill in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fleming, no good. Here's Larson. Out to Harris. For 3, Mathurin. Fleming grabs the miss. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 44%. Not bad. To the paint. Here's Dunleavy. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Dawson. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Pass to Fleming from the arc. Here is Sears. Anthony right side. Robbed. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Mathurin. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
You saw the play unfold. Mathurin got out ahead on the break.
Pass to Fleming. Here's Holland. He can't hit that time. Good D by Harris. Cleveland working the ball around now. And that one's good. Gill.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Anthony outside. Pass to Sears. Jacks up a three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Matherin. Fleming grabs the miss.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Strong performance from him.
Firing an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
And again, Memphis no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
To the right side. Here's Dawson. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Pass to Fleming. Here's Holland. Here's Dunleavy. Just 3 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting a legendary 79%. They're
Wow.
Get out the way!
Goodness!
Get out the way!
Awesome. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Fleming. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Is the call.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Here's Matherin. Soft touch off the glass. Matherin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the defense making it too easy for Matherin. You got to push him farther back.
Pass to Fleming. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Monday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the New York Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Lakers matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Now here's Matherin. Pass to Slim. From outside the arc. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Left side, Morant. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Morant's got 20.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Pass to Edey. Up top, Morant. Over to the left wing, Bennett. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Dawson. Again, Cleveland scores.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here is Sears. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
And there's a pick. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. Edey finds Morant. Offensive rebound. Edey, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Slim. Pass to Larson. Lets the three fly. And Cleveland another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here is Sears. Off target from outside.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, VA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bennett. Launches it. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Dawson. Here's Slim. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Outside Morant. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Slim's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Dawson. Back to Matherin. Here's Larson. Harris left side. And Edey with a block. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Fleming, no good.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Pass to Matherin. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth. Here's Holland. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. To the paint. Pass to Edey. Here's Bennett, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Slim.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Cleveland. And Morant gets it to go.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Dawson. Slim, the pass to Matherin. The 11-footer. No good off the glass. Left side, Morant. Pass to Fleming. There's the 3. On target from range.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now here's Matherin. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A triple-double in tonight's win for the man of the hour, MP. You know, if you keep filling up the box score like this, people won't be able to brag about your intangibles anymore. Too many tangibles showing. Talk to me.
Did you just use the word intangible? Intangibles are overrated anyway, man. I don't see too many people bringing up intangibles in the GOAT talk. You know what I'm saying, Dominic? Intangibles are for role players. I'm a megastar.
Can't argue with that, MP.
I hope not.
Back to you, Brian.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.